want to point out too that David Allen absolutely would have been here. He got confused on the schedule, which Linda and I had to make so many last minute changes with the weather, transportation. We kind of just ad-libbed some things. So there's a few things shifted around, and so we were able to get her done here. We didn't really know what we were going to do for this because we had music, so we thought, well, let's just sing some songs, hang out. It's so gorgeous, you don't want to not be outside. Will you take his little butt back there and tan it? Don't you want Tom Brown to sing?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you were here. I wouldn't have pressured you that way. I would have come and said, "What you doing? You want to sing? You want to sing?" But you know, one cool thing about where's Joe? Mikowski? Oh, there he is. You mean right in front of me? Yeah. Y'all have met him probably already. Saw Elvis 81 times. You know nope. We'll hook up after. And what's cool about being an Elvis fan, I always tell this, you know, I had my Elvis room, and I forgot that I had actually done some ETA work as a child. When I saw some pictures, I guess high school, when I had hair, it was all slicked back, and I'm doing the 50 stuff when I could move without dying of a heart attack. And but you know, and I had friends that liked Elvis. My best friend was an Elvis fan, but I mean, I was an Elvis freak. And of course, I didn't tell people I had an Elvis room and all that. And then I get into this community out of a booking agent that we worked with. Long story, you ever do your Elvis stuff? Because we used to do fundraiser stuff where I just sang Elvis music. He goes, "Oh man, these guys, they dress up like him and everything." Yeah, I've seen that, but like a lot of people, you have this image of, you know, honeymoon Vegas, the flying Elvises or whatever. And so 2000, David Lee actually said something funny because thanks to some help from some beautiful people, I'm getting some wardrobe help, but I have the worst wardrobe known to man, except for, you know, the new stuff. And I still have my shirt from 2010 and wear it all the time. And I forgot there's the date right across the chest. And I was telling this story, and I go, I can't remember what year it was. David Lee goes, "Well, it's 2010, it's on your damn shirt." They never did find David's body, so I'm okay. But anyway, so it was the year Justin Shandor won, and I remember there were 20 contestants, so I guess it would have been the first semi-round or something. And of course, I remember the first time Cody Slaughter walked out, I went, "Oh my God," there's no way I'm doing this thing. And I remember I told the story tonight saying, "Well, yeah, if I could sing as good as about 10 of them, maybe I'll try it." And I felt like, well, I wouldn't embarrass myself anyway until E-Rock came out. And I go, yeah, maybe I won't do this after all. And but anyway, but I made the comment about, man, they all just have great hair. That's the lady in front of me, honey, they're all wearing wigs, you know. But there was this beautiful girl sitting behind me, I mean, just smoking hot girl. She looked a lot like Tom, and she's sitting behind me. She comes out, and this one guy came out. His name's Todd Bodenheimer, I'm sure you wouldn't mind me telling you. And he came out, and she started screaming and hollering and all that. And I looked at her, looked at him, and I looked at my buddy Jeremy Childs. He's in that Nashville show. Some of y'all met him. He's one of my best friends. I looked over and I said, "Yeah, I think I want to go ahead and be an ETA." And so I told him and her that story. But anyway, so to fast forward, so I finally decided to do it. And the coolest thing about it, it's shocking. I've only been doing it 3 years or so, how many close family I've made in such a, it's unbelievable to find out there were other freaks out there that had Elvis rooms. Oh, let me show you a picture of my Elvis room. What? You're I mean, Tom Brown is my brother. And I've known him, what, 2 years? You know, and the traveling and this festival, all people. And as an Elvis freak and getting to sing Elvis's music, and man, it's an honor and a privilege that we're able to sit here with a microphone and y'all listen to us. It's so crazy to me. And to finalize this long story, I'm drawing out for time. Don't worry, we're going to go long. But no, getting to meet people like the story Travis told. I love hearing that story. that a guy that I've become such great friends with in such a short, I met you in Memphis at the Hard Rock. He walked in with this powder blue suit, oh my God. And to hear him tell me a cool Esposito story, right? When we go, oh, you got an Elvis story too, right? I don't know about you guys, but it makes Elvis, I feel like he's got skin now. I can actually, I feel like he would go, man, what are you eating for lunch today or something? It's not just this Greek god we've been watching on screen forever. He's become very human. So I'll tell my Esposito story. I got to meet Joe in that town north of Vegas, Mesquite, I think it is, Mesquite. And Robert Washington's become really good friends with Joe over the years. And I say, hey man, like that. He said, I'll introduce you to him. I usually do better, Robert, but my voice is gone. Anyway, so Robert said, come here, I'll introduce you to Joe. Because I didn't want to just kind of, hey. And we got to talking and we just hit it off. And we just talked and I asked him about when Elvis met the Beatles. He was telling me all these little stories you've probably heard a million times, but hearing it from Joe's voice was so different. I was there at the meeting, right? So right at the end of talking to him that night, I got a real nice picture. I said, Joe, before we leave this weekend, I need you to sign my chest. He didn't hesitate a second. He goes, sure, man, you got a knife? Fast forward 3 months later, we're at Elvis Week, right? And we'd hung out all, it was so cool. And I'm sure, Travis, you said you catch yourself just staring, going, that's was it? You're right. Fast forward to Elvis Week. Mark Anthony's going to do about 30 minutes for us here in just a second. I forgot to announce that. But fast forward to Elvis Week. Hey, you need a hat? Oh, anyway, so fast forward to Elvis Week. I see Joe. I don't know if he's going to remember me. Nothing. So I kind of walk over there and look around, and I kind of sidle up to him and I go, hey Joe, how you doing? Jeff Lewis. I introduced myself again. He goes, did you ever find that knife? I started tearing up. I couldn't believe I had an Esposito story, right? Isn't that great? All right, you ready, brother?